Cole here with Energy Marketing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make bid adjustments using Adalysis. So Adalysis is a Google and Bing ads optimization software. It's a tool that we've been using for years, saved us tons of time on daily optimizations, and it's a no-brainer if you're using manual CPC in particular, because you can set up these alerts that trigger suggestions when certain thresholds are hit. This is an example of one. If you set up this trigger, it will give you suggestions to either increase or decrease your bids in order to attain the goals that you put in place. So for us, we've put in a goal of 300 target CPA, increase or decrease by 20%, suggest bids after one conversion, and you can even set thresholds for how long ago a bid change must have happened in order for the system to make a suggestion. Right now, we've set it so that the last bid adjustment should be more than a week ago, and you can set whether your suggestions should be moderate, aggressive, or conservative. We usually use moderate, but I would suggest testing different things here. You can also auto-apply suggestions. I like to review these because I find maybe 10% of the time I don't agree with them, or sometimes I just want to tweak them a little bit, right? Bid slightly lower. At any rate, you can set these up for device, location, age, gender, parental status, income, audiences, keywords, product groups. You can set up rules to suggest whether you should increase your individual keyword bids, and these are based on Google's suggestions for your bids in order to reach the first page, the top of the page, or the first position on the page. So every day, Adalysis gives you a list of suggestions. You can go into the alerts menu, go to types, and review them here. I'll walk you through a couple of these suggestions so you can see how to implement them. But if you use Adalysis, it's important to review this breakdown every day and implement these suggestions that the system gives you. They're usually strong. So first thing, you can click on the keyword bid adjustments. This is for keywords whose current bid, aka the max amount that we have set Google to pay for a click from this particular keyword, is being flagged because it is set to below what the expected bid should be in order for that keyword to display on the first page of the search results. If this is happening, it means that your ads probably are not being shown as often as they should be for this particular keyword because your bid is too low. So we can see that this has been flagged for this keyword because the current bid is $15 and the first page bid is $34. I don't know if I'm okay with bidding up to $34 on this particular keyword because it is slightly lower intent. You really don't want to pay that much for a click unless it is an extremely high intent keyword. In this case, I might increase the bid just a little bit and see how that impacts our ads being shown. So we'll go ahead and add that, close this. Then we'll check keywords below the top of page bid. So these are keywords that have bids that are below the expected bid to be shown at the top of the page. What I like to do while checking these is sort by search impression share lost and have a look at the keywords that are not ranking. So we can see there's a couple here that are pretty solid and the bid suggestions aren't outrageous. So go ahead and increase the bids on those. Try to have a threshold in mind while you're doing this. For me, it's around 22 to 25 for keywords that haven't really gotten any conversions yet. So that's what I'm trying to do here, adjusting when needed, increase by like $5 here and there. And if it's a really high intent keyword, don't be afraid to bid a little bit more. But always keep in mind the search impression share. Like here, it's telling us a bid up to 50, but I can see we're already 100% of our impression share. So that makes no sense for us, right? And then here, probably adjust this to around 25. And once you're done, you have the below the first page bid being shown at the very top of the page isn't always that important. If you can find some solid value in terms of CPCs, that's great. Like this is a fairly high intent keyword for this client, and the first page bid is only $9. So I'm okay with doing that. A couple others here are pretty good value as well. Yeah, bid adjustment across multiple different areas because unknowns are going to be the same for both gender and age, basically all of the different criteria. However, it's still fairly early, so I'm just going to apply them all. Cool. So that's how you implement Adalysis bid suggestions. As I said, very useful tool. I've been using it for years. If you'd like to give it a try, we've got a free trial promo link in the description for this video. So yeah, click the link to check it out. And if you have any questions about Adalysis, feel free to leave a comment. Otherwise, please like and subscribe if you found this video valuable. Cheers.